Hi friends, my name is Ratan. I am working for DURGASOFT Solutions as a Java trainer. So in this video, we will discuss about one of the OOPS concept, abstraction concept. In the last two videos, we completed class versus object and we completed inheritance, and polymorphism is also completed. So in this video, we will discuss abstraction concept. So abstraction, so nothing but hiding process. So what is the exact definition? We will discuss at the end of the video. So once the practicals are completed, then only you are able to understand what is the definition. So initially just I will say the definition. So concentrate. The process of highlighting the set of services. So bank ATM screen is showing the set of services. So withdraw, savings, current and all. So bank ATM screen is showing current list of services, and where is the implementations internally. That process is called abstraction. The process of highlighting the set of services and hiding the implementations in child classes. Hiding means it's not showing. The process of hiding the implementations in child classes is called abstraction. So how to highlight the services, how to hide the services, so we will discuss each and every point. So what is the definition here? The process of highlighting the set of services and hiding the implementations is called abstraction. So the best example is the bank ATM screen. It is showing the set of services, but where is the implementations? Internally. So where is the implementations? Internally. That is called abstraction. Generally, we are achieving the abstraction by using abstract classes concept, by using interfaces concept. So as a Java terminology, we are achieving the abstraction concept by using abstract classes and interfaces. Now, first of all, I will complete the abstract classes. After abstract classes, we will discuss the interfaces. So, based on these two things, then we will decide what is the abstraction. So, tell me how to achieve the abstraction concept here by using abstract class and interfaces. Ratan, tell me what do you mean by abstract class? What do you mean by abstract class? Generally, you are saying abstract class means it contains abstract method and all. It contains abstract method. So before going to the abstract classes, first of all we must know the abstract methods. Abstract methods. So generally in Java there are two types of methods. One is the normal method. How many types of method here? Two types of methods. One is the normal methods. The second one is the abstract methods. Total how many types of methods here? Two types. Normal and abstract method. Then what do you mean by normal method? Up to last class, last video, always we are writing normal method. Normal method is a Java method. It contains method declaration. Void M1 is the method declaration. And we are writing some body here, some logics here. So logics here. So normal method is a Java method. It contains method declaration as well as method implementations. That is called normal method. Then what do you mean by abstract method? The abstract method contains only method declaration, but there is no implementation. Tell me what do you mean by abstract method? The abstract method contains method declaration but not implementation. And each and every abstract method must end with a semicolon. So in entire Java, the method is ending with semicolon. That method is by default abstract. So method is ending with semicolon. That method is abstract method. So here, so point number one is abstract method contains only method declaration. Point number two, abstract method is ends with semicolon. Point number three, to represent this method is abstract method. To represent particular method is a abstract method. Use the modifier. The modifier name is called abstract modifier. Tell me what the purpose of abstract modifier. It is saying, so to represent the particular method is abstract method, then use the abstract modifier. This is called your abstract method syntax. Tell me, each and every abstract method contains declaration and must end with semicolon, and to represent method is abstract method, use the abstract modifier. That is called abstract methods. Total how many types of methods here? Normal methods and abstract methods. So based on these categories, normal methods and abstract methods, the classes are divided into two types. Based on these two categories, classes are divided into two types. Normal classes, abstract classes. Normal classes and abstract classes. Ratan, what do you mean by normal class? So here, up to last class, we discussed normal classes. Ratan, what do you mean normal class, Ratan? Example here, I declared class. What is the class name here? Test class. Inside the test class, I am writing void m1 method with some implementation. Tell me, it's a normal method or abstract method? Obviously, normal method, right? Good. I declared void m2 method. This is also normal method. I declared void m3 method. This is also normal method. Tell me, the class test contains how many methods here? 3 methods. And here, the 3 methods are normal methods. The 3 methods are normal methods. The class contains normal methods. The class contains normal methods. That the class is said to be normal class. Only normal methods. This class is said to be normal class. But then what do you mean by abstract class? So coming to abstract class. So concentrate. The next one is the abstract class. So abstract class is important. Abstract class. So abstract classes, another term is the helper classes. Abstract class is also known as helper classes. Now here, coming to what do you mean by abstract class here? Class name is a tester. Inside the class, I declared void m1, open brace, close brace. So normal method, abstract method, obviously. Normal method, it contains method declaration. Open brace, close brace is nothing but implementation. And here I am writing void m2 method. This is also normal method. But I am declaring third method is the void m3 semicolon. Ending with semicolon means obviously which method here? Abstract method. To represent this method is abstract method, use the modifier, abstract modifier. If the class contains at least one abstract method, at least one means you can say more than one also. The class contains at least one abstract method, that class is said to be abstract class. So what is the point here? The class contains at least one abstract method, that class is called abstract class. And one more point here, to represent this class is abstract class, we must use the modifier. The modifier name is called abstract modifier. To represent the method is abstract modifier. And to represent the class is abstract, and to declare what? Abstract modifier. Abstract class. Ratan, what is the main difference between the abstract class and normal class? Main difference. So coming to the main difference here, for the normal classes, it is possible to create the object. So what is the main difference here? Normal classes, it is possible to create the object. Abstract classes, object creation is not possible. Abstract classes, object creation is not possible. Now tell me, what is the abstract class definition here? The class, it contains abstract method, that class said to be abstract class. That is your definition. Obviously your definition is wrong. The class contains abstract method, that class is said to be abstract class. We are saying the definition. So in interviewers are saying the definition, that is obviously wrong. Then what is the correct definition? So coming to the abstract, for example, I will write one more example regarding abstract here. What is the one more example? Here class test I declared. In the class test I declared, I am declaring void m1. So in this time there are static method, like normal method or abstract method. Normal method, void m2, open brace, close brace. Some implementations is there. Normal method, void m3, it is also normal method. It is also normal method. And it is possible to declare this class with the abstract modifier, no problem at all. It is possible to declare this class with abstract modifier. When we declare the class with abstract modifier, for this class object creation is possible or not possible? Object creation is not allowed. Point is clear, object creation is not possible. Now tell me, in these two cases, based on these two examples, can you please decide abstract class definition? Then what is the abstract class definition, Ratan? The abstract class may contains abstract methods. The first one. Abstract class may contain abstract method. The second one, abstract class may not contain abstract methods. Abstract class may contain abstract methods or may not contain abstract method, but it is not possible to create the object of abstract classes. That is the definition of abstract class. So what is the definition here? Abstract class may contain abstract method or may not contain abstract method, but for the abstract classes, it is not possible to create the object. It is not possible to create the object. Don't stick with the first definition. Abstract class contains abstract methods. Some situation abstract class doesn't contain abstract method, still this class is abstract. In the real time project there is the scenarios. So clear? So total how many types of methods here? 2 types. Normal method and abstract method. How many types of classes? 2 types. Normal class and abstract class. What is the abstract class definition? Abstract class may contain abstract or may not contain abstract, but object creation is not allowed. What is the purpose of abstract modifier? Abstract modifier is applicable for the method and classes. Abstract modifier is applicable for methods and classes. And the abstract modifier it is to represent particular method is abstract and particular class is abstract. So tell me, in interview asking, is it possible to create the object of abstract class or not? Tell me, is it possible to create the object of abstract class or not? It is not possible. It is not possible. And the interviewer asking sometime, how to prevent the object creation? How to prevent the object creation? Tell me how to prevent the object creation. If a class declared as abstract, for this class object creation is possible or not possible? Not possible. So very important request. How to prevent the object creation? How to prevent the object creation? By using abstract. So concentrate. How to prevent the inheritance? Class is declared as the final, inheritance is prevented. How to prevent the overriding? Declare the method with the final, overriding is prevented. How to prevent the object creation? Declare the class with abstract, then object is which one? Object creation is not possible. So that is a normal method, abstract method, normal class and abstract classes. Coming to abstract classes, I will give some example. So always think one point. Abstract classes are partial implementation. Implemented, there is no implementation. Partially implemented. Whether it is a partially implemented or fully implemented, so it's not an issue. And for the abstract classes, object creation is not allowed. Just remember that point is enough. Just remember that point. So clear? So I will implement the practicals. So check the example number 1 regarding abstract classes. Example 1. So generally, example number 1, to do the practicals, we are using Edit Plus. Just to open the Edit Plus here. In the Edit Plus, go to the file menu, click on new. Here HTML browser window CSV parallel is there, but generally we require the Java, click on Java. So here this is our Edit Plus to write the application. So I declared class name is a tester. In the class name I declared void m semicolon. Tell me normal method or abstract method here? Abstract method. So to represent this method is the abstract method, I am using abstract modifier. What is the second method here? em2 method. This is also abstract method. em3 method. This is also abstract method. This is also abstract method. So here I am writing m4 method from which one? So void m4 method. So system dot out dot println of, this is my what is the method here? m4 method. Now tell me, class test contains so many methods here? 4 methods. Out of 4 methods, 3 methods are abstract, 1 method is normal. So generally the method class contains abstract means that is obviously abstract class. To represent the class is abstract, use the abstract modifier. So abstract class tester. So clear? Good. Now here the abstract class contains declarations. It is highlighting the services. Ratan, what about implementations, Ratan? Write the implementations in child classes. So just remember one point. I am writing example. In that example I declared 3 abstract methods. Abstract class contains abstract methods. Just it is highlighting services. Write the implementations in the child classes. Here I declared one abstract class. I will write the implementations of that abstract class in the child classes. So clear, child class is nothing but inheritance, extends the class, right? So here check it. So I am declaring the class test, class test1. So it is extends the test class. So class test extend test class means obviously test class contains how many methods here? 4 methods. Out of 4 methods, one implementation is already completed, so can please override the remaining 3 methods. Always it is overriding concept. Just assume this is the parent class, this is the child class. Not assume, this is a parent class only, this is a child class. Just to override the parent class method in the child class, enough. Just to override the parent class methods in the child class. So point is clear. So Ratan, how to override Ratan? Void m1, I am writing the implementations here. I am writing the implementations. The system.out.println, this is my just m1 method. Like that, override how many methods? Override m2 method. And what is the next one here? This is m2 method overriding. Next one is m3 method overriding. Now tell me, class test1 contains how many methods total? Class test1 contains how many methods total? 4 methods. Out of 4 methods, how many implementations are completed? So whenever I am asking how many implementations are completed, generally you are saying 3. But don't say 3, already m4 is completed in the parent class, right? The parent property is also applicable for the child. Now generally test1 contains total how many methods? 4 methods. How many implementations are completed here? All are completed. How many implementations are completed? All implementations are completed. If all complete implementations are completed, the test1 will become normal class or abstract class? Normal class. So for the normal class, it is possible to create the object. So I declared main method, public static void main. Then I declared string array. Tell me string array args. Good. Open brace, closure brace. My point is clear. Now here I am creating object of test1 class, test1 t equal to new test1. So object is created. For example, I am trying to create the object of test class. Tell me, test class is a normal class or abstract class? Test class is a normal class or abstract class? Abstract class. Abstract class object creation is possible or not possible? Not possible, right? So I saved this application in a regular folder is Java by Ratan, Java programs. In the Java programs, its application name is test.java. Open the command prompt. Initially, your control is present in local disk C, but my application is present in local disk G, right? Just to move to the G folder. In the G folder, your application is present in Java by Ratan folder. So change directory to the Java by Ratan. Once the directory changed, one subfolder is there, Java program subfolder. So move to the subfolder also. So Java programs. In that subfolder, my application is there. Can please compile it. To compile the application, what is the command name here? Java compiler. Can you please compile my application test.java? Java compiler, can you please compile test.java? So it is saying error message. What is the error message here? Test is abstract. What is the error message here? Test is t is already defined. Okay, 2 times we declare t anyhow. So make this comment. Test equal new test. Do the compilation. What it is saying here? Test is the abstract, cannot be instantiated. Instantiation is nothing but object creation. Instantiation is nothing but object creation. So what it is saying here? Test is abstract, cannot be instantiated. So for the abstract classes, object creation is possible or not possible? Not possible, right? Good. So test1 is a normal class. Obviously it is all method implementations are completed. So I call t dot method name is m1 method. I call t dot m2 method. I call t dot m3 method. I call t dot m4 method. Total how many methods are completed here? 4 methods. How many methods here? 4 methods. Now do the compilation. Code is compiled, fine. So execution. Tell me, after compilation, how many dart class files are generated here? How many dart class files? Test2 dart class file is generated. Test1 dart class file will be generated, right? 2 dart class files. Which class contains main method? Test1 class contains main method. Can please execute the test1 class? Can you please execute the test1 class? Java, the class name is the test1. Now m1 method, m2 method. So this is m4. Okay, this is m3, right? m3, m4 method. So code is compiled, code is executed. m1, m2, m3, m4. So the example is clear. So just to observe these examples. So abstract class contains abstract methods. Write the implementations in the child classes. They write the implementations in child classes. And in the last video, when I discussed polymorphism, I completed one example, parent p equal new child. So parent p equal to new child. So parent reference variable, child class object. In the last video I completed one point, parent reference variable, child object. So right. So in the parent reference variable child object, this is very important. If you want to check the last video, parent p equal to what? New child. So which class object is created? After new keyword, child class object is created. But what is the reference variable here? Parent reference variable. This is the point completed in the last video as part of polymorphism. When I called in the same way, can you please apply the parent p equal new child in this example also. Who is the parent class here? Test class, test t1. Who is the child class here? New test1 of. This one is also valid. This is a test abstract class, but here we are creating any abstract class object. We are not creating abstract class object. This is abstract class reference variable just. We are creating object of which class? New test1 only. We are creating object of normal class, but reference variable is what? Abstract class reference variable. So this is valid, parent p equal new child. The same way, when I called t1.m1, so during compilation, this point is already completed. During compilation, compile time, compile rechecking methods in the parent class. What is the parent class here? Test class. But runtime, which class object is created? Test1 object is created. Then which class methods are executed? Test1 methods will be executed. Test1 methods will be executed. What is the next one here? t1.m2. Compile time test class methods will be checked, but runtime which class object is created? Test1 is executed. The same way, test3. So when you call the t1.m3, compile time compile rechecking methods in the test class. Runtime which class object is created? That class methods are executed. Number 4 also same process. Compile time compile rechecking methods in the parent class. Runtime which class object is created, that class methods will be executed. That class methods will be executed. Can please compiled, can please execute 2 times the data will be printed. So m1 method, m2 method, m3 method, m4 method, m1, m2, m3, m4. So clear. This example is the first example regarding abstraction. So in the abstraction, so I completed the abstraction. First of all, we discussed 2 methods. What are the 2 methods? So normal methods. What do you mean normal method? Method contains declaration as well as implementation. This is called normal method. The next one I completed abstract method. Tell me, what do you mean by abstract method? What do you mean by abstract method? The method contains only method declaration, and every abstract method ends with the semicolon. And to represent this method is abstract method, use the abstract modifier. This is called abstract method. Based on these two methods, the classes are divided into 2 types. So how many types of classes here? 2 types of classes. What are the 2 type classes? Tell me. One is the normal classes. So normal classes contains only normal methods. So what are the normal methods here? Class test. I declared void m1 declaration as well as implementation. So void m2 declaration as well as implementation. Void m3 declaration as well as implementation. So this class is said to be normal class. What do you mean by abstract class, Ratan? Coming to abstract classes. So classes. Coming to abstract classes. So I declared class name. In the class name I declared void m1. Tell me, normal method or abstract method? Obviously normal. Void m2, normal or abstract? Normal. I declared void m3 ending with semicolon. Ending with semicolon means obviously abstract. To represent this method is abstract method, abstract modifier. If the class contains at least one abstract method, so we must declare which modifier here? Abstract. So here abstract class contains abstract methods. And example 2 we covered. What the example 2 I declared? Class test void m1. Normal method I declared void m2. Normal method I declared void m3. Normal method. The class test contains how many normal methods here? 3. So even if it contains normal method, I declared abstract modifier. This class is said to be abstract class. Now based on these two examples, so you can form the definition. Abstract class may contain abstract methods or may not contain abstract methods, but object creation is not possible. Object creation is not possible. Then we started discussing example 1. In the example 1, abstract class contains abstract methods. Write the implementations in child classes. Abstract class is just highlighting services. Where is the implementations here? Class test implementation, like child classes, right? Good. In the same process, here test t equal new test of. So don't think test class object is creating. This is just a parent reference variable, but which object here? Child object. Test t1 equal new test. So during compilation, compile tree checking methods in which class or test class. Runtime which class object is created, that class methods will be executed. That is reason we are getting the output. What is output here? What is output? 2 times the data will be printed. This is a abstraction. So clear? This is example number 1. Now we will discuss the example number 2. So example number 1 is clear. So abstract class contains abstract methods. We are writing implementations in child classes. So example number 2. What is example number 2 is important. Concentrate. So I declared class. The class name is a test class. In the test class I declared void m1 method. Obviously this one is a abstract. The second method is also abstract. Abstract void m2. The third one is also abstract. Void m3. Now tell me, class test contains how many abstract methods here? 3 abstract methods. The class test contains 3 abstract methods, so we must declare which modifier here. In front of the class, declare which modifier? Abstract modifier, right? Abstract class test. Abstract class contains abstract methods, where you have to provide implementations in the child classes. So what is a child class? I am declaring class test1. It extends a test class. So now tell me, test1 extends a test class. Test1 extend test class means, in this case test1 contains how many methods? All 3 methods are inherited, right? All 3 methods are inherited. Now concentrate. But in the test1, so developer is developing the test1 implementation, but developers knows only void m1 implementations. So m1 implementations completed. If developers knows 2 methods, we can write 2 methods, no problem. Now in this example, developers knows only 1 method implementation. If developers knows 2 method implementations, Ratan, we can write the 2 methods. So developers knows only 1 method. Generally tell me, test1 contains how many methods? As part of inheritance, test1 contains how many methods? 3. Out of 3, how many method implementations are completed? Only 1 completed. Now test1 contains how many abstract methods? Tell me here. Test1 contains how many abstract methods? 2 abstract methods. What are the 2 abstract methods? m2, m3, right? So concentrate. Test1, developer knows only m1 implementations. Developer don't know m2, m3. Developer don't know m2, m3 means, as part of inheritance, m2, m3 is present in test1 class or not? m2, m3 present in test1 class means those 2 are the abstract methods. So indirectly, test1 contains abstract methods. Then declare this class with which modifier here? Abstract modifier. So you know, if you declare the abstract, object creation is not possible. So that's the reason I am declaring one more child class, and take the one more child class, complete implementations. Complete implementation. For example, here class test2, it extends which class? Tell me. Test2 extends which class? Test1. So tell me, in this case, test1 contains how many methods? 3. Out of 3, 1 implementation completed, remaining 2 is there. Remaining 2. But test2 developer also knows only one implementation. What is that implementation here? Void em2. This implementation knows. Now tell me, test2 contains how many methods? 3. Out of 3, how many implementations are completed? 2 completed. What are 2 completed? m1 implementation is completed, m2 completed. Still test2 contains how many abstract methods? 1. Still test2 contains how many abstract methods? 1. So declare the modifier. Which modifier is declared here? Abstract modifier. Because it internally contains abstract method. Ratan, it is not showing, Ratan. It is not showing, but when we extend, automatically these methods are visible in this class. So clear? Good. So implementations are not completed. Take one more child class. How do you take the one more child class? Class test3, it extends test2. Not exactly one implementation, you can write the 2 implementations also, no problem at all. Class test2. So here I am implementing void em3 method. Now tell me, test3 contains how many methods? 3 methods. Out of 3 methods, how many implementations are completed? M3 completed, M2 completed, M1 also completed. Now tell me, 3 implementations are completed means test3 is normal class or abstract class? All implementations are completed. Now test3 is normal class or abstract class? Normal class. If it is a normal class, so here there is no abstract modifier is not required. Abstract modifier is not required. Create the object of test3 class, access the methods. Access the methods. Now concentrate. Abstract class contains 3. Test1 class must provide 3 implementations, but the developer knows only 1. Developer knows only 1 means internally 2 methods are there, 2 abstract methods, declare abstract. Take one more child class to complete the implementation. This fellow is taken child class, but here also one implementation is there. Total how many completed? M2, M1 completed. Still it contains how many abstract methods? 1, M3 method. Declared abstract. Take the one more child class. Like that it is possible to declare multiple child, any number of child classes. But at final, complete the implementation of all abstract methods. Complete the implementation of all abstract methods. Now test3, 3 method implementations are completed. 3 method implementations are completed means there is no need of declaring abstract here. So declare the object of, create the object of test3, access the 3 methods. Access the 3 methods. Your point is clear? So this is important. So where you have to place the abstract modifier, this one is important. So practical I will implement this example. So can please check this example here. So generally, so same example I will implement. Class test contains abstract, 3 methods. So in the child class void m1, it is overriding how many methods? 1 method. When extend the class, test1 contains 3 methods, but how many implementations are completed? Only 1 is completed. Still it contains how many abstract methods? 2. Declare which modifier? Abstract. Take one more child class. So I declare class test2. It extends which class? Test1 class. So don't extend test class. When we extend the test class, once again, test class contains 3 methods. We must override the 3 methods here. Take the test1 class. Test1 class contains how many methods? 3. Out of 3, so here I will complete the implementation of M2. So this developer knows only M2 method implementation. Now generally tell me test2 contains how many methods? 3. Out of 3, how many method implementations are completed? So 2 completed. Still it contains one abstract method. Declare the abstract. Hey Ratan, test2 developer knows M3 method also, Ratan. Test2 developers knows M3 method also means, tell me here. So here you need of abstract modifier, not required. There is no need of abstract modifier. Why? Test2. So test2 contains how many methods total? 3. Out of 3 methods, how many implementations are completed? M1 completed, M2 completed, M3 completed. So test2 is a normal class, so you can create the object of normal class, no problem at all. But assume this developers knows only M2 method. Now tell me test2 contains abstract method. Test2 contains how many methods total? 3. Out of 3, how many implementations are completed? How many implementations are completed here? So only 2 implementations. Declare the abstract modifier. And take the one more child class. What is the child class here? Class test3. Tell me it extends which class here? Test2 class. So here just I am overriding M3 method. So M3 method I am overriding. Now test3 contains how many methods total? 3 methods. Out of 3 methods, how many implementations are completed? All 3 completed. All 3 completed means here abstract modifier is required or not required? So abstract is not required. Now create the object which one? Declare the main method. What is the main method here? Public static void main. Then I declared string array args. String array args. Open brace, closure brace. Now create the object of test3 class. Test3 t equal to new test3 of. Then I call t dot method name is a m1 method. Call t dot m2 method. Call t dot m3 method. T dot m3 method. It is possible to take any number of child classes, no problem at all. Possible to take any number of child classes, but at final complete the implementation of all abstract methods. Complete the implementation of all abstract methods. So point is clear. So control S, I saved, code is compiled fine. So Java, what the class name, tell me? Which tell me after compilation total how many classes are created, how many classes are generated here? Test class is generated, test1 class is generated, test2 class is generated, test3 class generated. Total of 4 classes are generated. Out of 4 classes, which class contains main method, tell me? Test3 class contains main method. Can you please execute the test3 class? Java test3 class. Now tell me what is the output here? M1 method, M2 method, M3 method. This is the example 2 regarding abstract classes. In the first example, how many classes I declared in the first example? Only one class. In the one class I am overriding all methods. In the second example, one class, one method, second class, another method, third class, another method. This is example number